Hey everybody, quick one for Patreon right now. I have been bombarded with 1,000 questions as to why the Bitcoin miners are selling off. So let's just jump in. I'm going to make this, as usual, quick and dirty. And everybody's asking, why? What's going on? So let's look at the sea of red today across all the miners. Yes, they got squeezed. And yes, I believe, I can't prove this, but I'm probably 80% correct. They have to sell, stay, or upgrade. That's a big part of it. Okay, Bitcoin miners are facing a very tough decision right now. They're about to get hit with the halving, where they'll earn half as much for their work, and this could hurt their profits or make their losses worse. And not only have all the miners been selling as much Bitcoin as they can to the ETFs, but also some insiders of some of the companies are selling. Some of the mining companies are probably selling for tax reasons. Some are probably selling, most importantly, to buy new rigs and increase their hash. And that is critical. But again, they do need to consider taxes. For some, it's tax season and how best to manage their money. Some also, again, they need those newer, better, faster, more efficient rigs. And the whole thing is like a bit of a game of chess. Each miner needs to make smart decisions. They need to be very capital efficient about what they do with their Bitcoin, especially considering their options and their future plans. And while I can't say for sure what's best, I believe the best miners are making the best choices about their future in the Bitcoin world. And remember, when you look at this list here, you got names like CleanSpark. They were at $6 and change a little over 3 weeks ago. Yeah, they fell 13% today. Many of the others fell over 10%. Iris Energy, BTBT, Bitfarms, etc. The average, all the miners are down. Marathon is up. They had a good earnings report. So I put together a little bit of what else is going on in the market. There is another thought too. I do believe with all the news of potentially MicroStrategy moving to the S&P 500, some people are maybe pivoting away from miners to MicroStrategy until they see the fallout of the halving. I'm not sure, but I don't know. But I do know the best miners are still a very good place to be. And in addition, it can be a tricky game to chase and replace and swap things around because this is a very volatile market. But just zoom out a little bit and get a perspective from where these miners have come from. And a 10% hit in a day after tripling in 3 weeks is a nothing burger. Now, here's some of the news as well that I compiled in a little mind map. First of all, Marathon shares did outperform because they had a strong earnings report. And Marathon had much better sales and transaction fees, etc. I think a Jefferies analyst also came out and pumped them a little bit too. And they'll be looking for a potential shift away from third-party hosted mining to self-mining. I like miners that do nothing but self-mining. Anything like hosting or pivoting to AI, I think is a cop-out. Also, Bitcoin miners had a legal battle with the government. I won't go into details about that, but some of this legal battle is on pause right now. Bitcoin miners in the US have to explain how energy efficient models will help keep operations operating. And then behind the scenes, I did mention the dilemma with the rewards halving. They do need a substantial price increase in Bitcoin to stay afloat. And the delicate balance of profitability is crucial amidst thin margins. Many miners lose money. Many miners don't have any cash. Many miners aren't growing their hash. There's a whole host of problems. And also, one other thing I forgot to mention, when the price is high for a stock, it's okay to sell a little bit to then invest that money in buying new rigs. It's better to sell your stock at 21, $22 instead of $6. So bear that in mind too. I did mention yesterday miner Riot acquired 31,500 next generation M60s worth $100 million. And again, everybody has to pivot to these energy efficient models to stay profitable post halving. And many industry experts foresee a shift offshore as well to find cheaper electricity as we go forward. And what else is going on? Bitcoin, as we know, hit 64,000 today, which is insane. Currently, as I speak, it's about 61,300. Coinbase went out, and a lot of miners will be very happy to see how much the Bitcoin price has gone up because that'll make their life a lot easier. Hash also went up a little bit, but did fall a little bit last week. And Bitcoin miners won round one against the Biden administration for the government overreach. Thank you to the teams in Texas that fought back. And what else? That's it. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you to everybody on Patreon. It's just way easier for me to explain on video than write all this up. Again, a ton of random thoughts. I don't know for what reasons, for what miners are falling down, but profit taking is normal. The gains on these miners has been extreme. Insiders sometimes need to sell a little bit to, cover their household bills. Many of them take very little or no salary. And also, I guarantee you a ton are diluting. I can't quite tell that right now, but that's probably the case, the combination of that cocktail. Thank you, everybody. See you all later. Bye-bye.